Do you feel like you're standing at the edge of a monumental change, a moment where every challenge in your life has been leading you? Subtle signs from the universe, those mysterious whispers, are guiding you toward a pivotal turning point. But can you recognize it for what it truly is? The journey of those who are chosen is never an easy one. It's filled with trials, waiting, and at times, painful doubts. Yet those periods of silence and seeming stagnation are the sacred moments where you are being refined, prepared for the greatness that lies ahead. In this journey, you're not just waiting for an external sign, you're uncovering the strength that lies within. What you've endured is not merely difficulty, it's been the essential preparation for the breakthrough that's waiting for you. Are you ready to let go of fear, trust in the divine plan, and realize that you are the very sign you've been searching for? Don't look away now. The messages to come will take you deeper into this realization, helping you see the truth. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is no longer distant. It has already begun, awakening within you. Part 1. The final breakthrough. What awaits you? The journey of a chosen one is always filled with challenges, but these challenges are not punishments, they are preparation. Have you ever felt that everything in your life, both the good and the difficult, seems to be leading you to a pivotal moment? A moment where you realize that every step on this rocky path has had meaning? That is why you are here, standing on the threshold of the greatest breakthrough of your life. A breakthrough doesn't happen by chance. It is the result of continuous preparation, overcoming obstacles, and patiently waiting for the divine moment. Every challenge you have faced is like a vital piece of a larger puzzle, and now that puzzle is beginning to take shape. The obstacles and waiting, which once seemed meaningless, are actually part of God's plan to strengthen your inner resolve and spirit so that you are ready to embrace the greatness ahead. Look to the classic examples in the Bible. Joseph, who was sold into slavery, falsely accused and imprisoned, endured trials that seemed insurmountable. Yet, all of it was preparation for him to become a great leader in Egypt. Similarly, your journey is being shaped by challenges and vital lessons that are preparing you for your ultimate breakthrough. It's crucial to understand that the signs of a breakthrough aren't always obvious. They may appear as whispers from the universe, strange coincidences, or feelings you can't explain. This is when you must rely on intuition and faith, recognizing that everything is unfolding according to a divine plan. This is also the time to learn to let go of control. Instead of forcing everything to go your way, you need to trust God's plan. When you release the pressure of figuring it all out on your own, you'll see that the universe is guiding you to where you need to be. The best things often happen when you're willing to accept and open yourself to what's coming. So, what will you do when you realize you're standing on the brink of a life-changing breakthrough? Will you allow doubts to hold you back, or will you trust and move forward with courage? Like Nehemiah, who overcame all opposition to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, you must stay focused and not let external distractions pull you away from your purpose. This journey isn't easy, but every step has its purpose. Don't lose faith, because you are not just approaching a breakthrough, you are becoming the breakthrough. Hold on to faith in yourself, faith in God, and faith in the preparation you've undergone. The most amazing chapter of your life is just ahead. Part 2. The final signal. How to recognize it. The final signal for your breakthrough often doesn't arrive as a grand event. It may come gently, like a deep realization or a subtle sign from the universe that only you can understand. It could manifest as a powerful sense that things are shifting, or as an inner certainty that you're ready. But how do you recognize this signal amidst the chaos of daily life? The answer lies in cultivating a deep connection with yourself and the divine source of energy. In moments like these, your intuition becomes more critical than ever. Intuition isn't just a vague feeling, it's the voice of your soul, guiding you toward the path you're meant to take. Just as the prophet Samuel heard God's call in the night, you need stillness to perceive the signals from the universe. Why is it so hard to notice these signals? Part of the challenge is the distractions around you. Unexpected challenges, people from your past reappearing, or deeply rooted fears can pull your attention away. These are not coincidences. They are the final tests to determine if you are truly ready. Just as Nehemiah refused to let troublemakers distract him from his mission, you must learn to protect your energy. Set boundaries, take time for yourself, and focus on what truly matters. This is the time to renew your connection with God through prayer, meditation, or simply embracing quiet moments. Once you do this, you'll realize that the final signal isn't something you have to seek out. It's something you will feel. Like the wise men who recognized the star leading them to the birthplace of Jesus. The final signal will be clear and unmistakable when it appears. The key is trusting that you'll recognize it because it was designed specifically for you. If you fear missing this signal, remember this: God will never leave you to navigate this alone. The signals from the universe are not just external events. They are reflections of what's happening within you. When you listen to yourself, you'll find that everything you need is already within. Ask yourself, are you paying attention to what your intuition is telling you? Are you allowing distractions to pull you away from your purpose? Trust that as long as you keep an open mind and stay connected to yourself, the final signal will come naturally and unmistakably. Part 3. Faith and surrender. The keys to breakthrough. On the journey to your ultimate breakthrough, faith and surrender play pivotal roles. Faith is the guiding light that helps you navigate challenges, but surrender is the act of placing your entire journey in God's hands, trusting that everything is unfolding according to His divine plan. This is not about abandoning your dreams, but about releasing the need to control and force outcomes to fit your expectations. Instead, it's about allowing the universe to work in its perfect way. Consider the story of Abraham and Sarah in the Bible. They waited many years to receive the blessing of a child. That long wait wasn't a meaningless delay, but a vital part of God's perfect plan. When they released their doubts and placed their faith in Him, they received a miracle far beyond what they could have imagined. Surrender doesn't mean giving up on effort. It's a shift in mindset, choosing trust over anxiety and forcefulness. This release of negative energy creates space for peace and clarity. When you surrender, you'll find that the right things will come to you naturally without your constant pushing or striving. Imagine planting a seed. You've nurtured it, watered it, and provided sunlight. But you cannot force it to sprout faster by pulling it from the soil. Similarly, your journey requires patience and trust that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything perfectly for you. Surrender is also a lesson in accepting what you cannot control. There will be times when your plans don't unfold as you hoped. In these moments, remember that God sees the bigger picture while we only glimpse a small fragment. As Proverbs reminds us, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Ask yourself, are you willing to release the pressure and allow God to work in His way? Can you trust that everything will happen in its perfect time, even if the results aren't immediately visible? Surrender isn't passivity. It's an active choice to trust in a greater plan. Continue working diligently, but let go of the obsession that things must happen according to your timeline. This mindset will free you from unnecessary worry and open your heart to recognize divine opportunities as they arise. When you surrender, you'll notice your faith strengthening. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more open to receiving whatever God brings your way. Surrender is not just an act, it's a way of life. A life rooted in the belief that you are being guided by a power far greater than yourself. Part 4. The waiting period. A sacred time for preparation. Waiting is often seen as a challenge, but in truth, it is a sacred gift. It's not just a time for things to be prepared for you, but also a time for you to prepare yourself. Just as a seed needs time underground to sprout, you too require this period to refine and grow before the breakthrough arrives. Consider the journey of the Israelites in the Bible. They wandered in the desert for 40 years before entering the Promised Land. To many, this might seem like a pointless delay. Yet, in reality, every day in the wilderness was a lesson, an opportunity to build faith, mature spiritually, and prepare for greater responsibilities. Your waiting period is much the same. It's not wasted time, but rather a season for learning, self-discovery, and inner fortification. You might feel as though you're standing still while others are moving forward. But remember, those who rush often miss vital lessons, while you are carefully preparing yourself not only to achieve a breakthrough, but also to sustain it for the long term. During this time, you might ask yourself, what am I learning from this waiting period? What qualities do I need to cultivate to be ready for what's ahead? As you reflect on these questions, you'll realize that every day, though it may seem like a delay, is serving a greater purpose. This waiting season is also an opportunity to deepen your connection with God. It's a time to pray, meditate, and seek His guidance. Embrace it as a chance to listen to the call of your soul and to recognize what truly matters to you. Finally, remember that waiting is an essential part of the divine plan. As Ecclesiastes reminds us, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Waiting is not a delay, it's preparation for something far greater. Part 5. Intuition, your inner compass. As you approach the final stage of your journey, intuition becomes your most powerful tool. It is the inner voice, a deeply connected compass that aligns with your divine plan. Intuition is not merely a feeling, it's a spiritual connection that helps you recognize signs and opportunities from the universe. Especially as you near your breakthrough, intuition becomes sharper, guiding you to discern between distractions and what truly matters. The story of the prophet Samuel in the Bible serves as a perfect example. When he first heard God calling, Samuel was confused, but as he listened attentively, he recognized it as divine guidance. Like Samuel, you need to cultivate the ability to listen to your intuition, identifying the profound messages being sent to you. In this moment, your intuition acts as a silent guide. Take time to be still, to listen to your inner voice without being distracted by external noise. You'll find that difficult decisions become clearer and the right path naturally reveals itself. However, for intuition to work effectively, your mind must remain clear and open. Worries, fears, and doubts can cloud your inner voice. That's why it's crucial to protect your spiritual energy through prayer, meditation, or spending time in nature. Create a space where your intuition can speak freely and guide you to your next steps. Intuition not only helps you recognize signs, but also enables you to make decisions aligned with your higher purpose. You may find that things which once caused confusion or doubt now seem unmistakably clear. This is the power of alignment between your mind, soul, and divine plan. Ask yourself, am I truly listening to my intuition? Are my recent decisions aligned with my highest goals and values? When you reflect on these questions, you'll realize that intuition never leads you astray. It is a gift from God, designed to help you overcome challenges and move closer to your breakthrough. Ultimately, intuition not only helps you achieve your goals, but also empowers you to live a fuller life. As you learn to trust your inner compass, you'll notice that worries and doubts fade away, leaving behind a profound sense of peace and confidence that you are on the right path. Part 6. The final sign, more than what you see. The final sign before your breakthrough may not appear the way you expect. It might not come as a grand event or an obvious miracle that you can easily recognize. Instead, it could manifest as a profound inner feeling, a deep understanding that you are ready. The final sign isn't just something you see or hear, it's something you feel within your soul. Consider Moses in the Bible. He wasn't searching for a dramatic sign, but when he encountered the burning bush that wasn't consumed, he realized that God had always been with him. Similarly, your final sign may come as a small yet significant moment, one that makes you realize everything is poised for transformation. As you approach this moment, it's natural to feel tension or doubt. These feelings are not signs of failure. They indicate that you're on the verge of a significant shift in your life. Don't let these emotions hold you back. Remember, the final sign isn't something you need to chase or search for. It will arrive naturally and unmistakably. When the final sign appears, you'll know deep within that it's time to act. You'll feel a resonance between what you're experiencing and the greater purpose of your life. This is the moment you realize that every challenge, every setback, and every lesson has led you to this point. Do not fear when the final sign comes. Embrace it with gratitude and trust that you have been prepared for this moment. Everything has been perfectly orchestrated by God, and now is the time for you to step into the next chapter of your life. Remember, the final sign is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of a new phase. It is the confirmation that you are ready to step into what has always been destined for you. Move forward with faith and determination, knowing that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Perfect preparation for the breakthrough. Chosen one, your journey is no coincidence. Everything you have experienced, every challenge, every peaceful moment, every failure, and every small victory has been meticulously orchestrated by the universe to bring you to this very moment. You have been perfectly prepared to face the greatest turning point of your life. Your intuition has been sharpened through trials, becoming a powerful tool to help you discern between distractions and purpose. The final signal, rather than being something you need to seek, is the transformation already occurring within you. It is the unmistakable sign that you are not only ready, but also deserving of stepping into this new stage of growth. Remember, waiting is never in vain. When it feels like everything has come to a halt, that is when the universe is silently working behind the scenes, preparing every detail for this moment. You have learned patience, trust, and the ability to release what no longer serves your higher purpose. All of this has become not just your preparation, but your strength, enabling you to move forward through this final doorway. As you step into this phase, carry the belief that you are being guided by a force greater than yourself. You are never alone. The challenges you faced were not obstacles, but stepping stones designed to lift you higher. You have already come farther than you ever imagined, and what lies ahead is beyond anything you can envision. Now is the time to move forward with unwavering faith and gratitude. The future is not something to fear or hesitate over. It is what you have been prepared to embrace. Every step you take, every choice you make, is part of the universe's grand design, and you are an essential piece of that plan. Let the light within you guide the way. Trust in the path you are walking. Your breakthrough is not far away. In fact, it has already begun within you. As you move forward, hold on to the belief that everything is unfolding according to the divine plan. You are ready. Your moment has arrived. Step forward with confidence and faith, knowing that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Your breakthrough is here. Embrace it with all your heart and soul.